Hello, it's GSMFX Journal, and today I'm going to show you the recaps of the trades that I took on the last week. And the aim here is to show you how you can manage to trade during the losses times, because the last week was not a really good week. That's what I can say. But the thing is, uh, I tried my level best to follow the plans, and then I followed the rules. And today I'm going to show you how it was. So the thing is, I want you to understand, all right? I want you to understand that every single week is not the same. Sometimes losses happen, sometimes wins happens, but the thing is, you have to really pay attention by following your plans and remove emotions and fears into your trading. Then you can get a success. So this week here, the first day, which was Monday, I got the trade, and I think the trade was coming from. Okay, so this week, the first trade that I took, it was coming from the GBP USD, and it was like this. Let me try to show you right here. First, the way I formulate my ideas, because I'm the intraday traders, so the only thing that I will do from the daily time frame, I will just mark out where the liquidity will be. And for this day, because the market is bullish, probably these previous days and these 2 previous days will be the liquidity. That's what I do. And then I just came into the H4 to see what was going on. So on the H4, I saw this was the area that I was really need to focus into. Okay, even though this liquidity area was not complete, so I choose even to use it because if you follow the structure, then it's going to be okay. Since I just took this as the bullish liquidity area from the H4. So I marked out like this. And then the only thing that I've been waiting is just to see the market shift. Okay, just to see the H1 shift. After the H1 shift, then I will take the buy trade. So that's what this thing that I've been waiting for. The first thing is to mark out the liquidity. Now the liquidity is marked out. We have these two highs that we can act as liquidity. And another thing is to check the liquidity area that I will be using to see if the market will retrace back. Then if I will get the shift, then I will buy this market to go to the upside. So I just go to the H1. Then I was looking where I can buy from. So the market started declining, came into this H1, this is the H4 liquidity area. I'm just waiting for the H1 to shift then to buy this market. Okay, this is not the shift because the first thing I need to see, it is the sweep of liquidity. There's no any sweep here. So I need to see the sweep of liquidity first. I got the sweep of liquidity. I need to see the shift, and then the shift happened like this. No, actually no. Here is where I saw the shift like this. So after observing this shift, then I say, okay, now I have to buy this thing. So because I combined everything, and this is how my trading plan is. So I just said I find the area where I can buy from. So at this point, I just tend to buy at these areas here. Okay, because of my reasons, I tend to buy at this area here, and then I bought this market. This was the area I entered from, and my stop loss was just below these lows here. And then my TP was about 3R, so it was around these areas here. But at least to take out this highs, even though my idea was to take both these highs and these highs too. So see when the market came again. The market came and then it got instantly lost. And then at that time, I just lost 1% my trade. Okay, because I'm just risking 1% per trade, so I lost 1% in this trade. So which is perfectly fine because I didn't even get a reaction. I have to admit that there was not even any reaction. I entered here and then I got a one loss, but it's perfect because the thing is, I usually count if the trade you get was fulfilling your plans. Okay, if you fulfill your plans and then you trade, means even though if it goes against you, it's perfectly fine because the thing is you try to follow the rules. The problem begins when you don't follow the rules or you over risking on the same trade. That's where the problem begins. But if you have the same risk management and you're just following the system, sometimes this actually happens. There is no way you can escape loss. I usually count loss as the part of experience. Loss is the expenses of the business, so there is no way we can escape this. So on Monday, I took one loss, which is gave me the 1% loss, and it's perfectly fine for me. I just continue with another day. I think this was still the same day because on Monday I took two entries. So Another entry that I took was the entry that I got from the USD card. Okay, remember I lost 20% on GBP USD, and today I have USD card on the same day, but this was evening. Okay, the setup came during evening. So the thing is, first of all, I just go to the H4, like the way I usually do. And then I saw, oh, we have the bullish liquidity area here. And since we have the bullish liquidity area here, if we will try to buy, at least we can take these two highs and these highs because these are liquidities. Why? Because if you know the consumption of other people, they may call it mitigation. This area here was already mitigated by this week. So if the market will try to go up, there is no orders that will stop this price because the bearish orders from this liquidity area got consumed by this move right here. So means there is nothing that will stop the price until these areas. That was my mindset though. So the thing is, I have to find the liquidity area that I'll be using. So for this case, I choose to use the H1 liquidity area. Why the H1 liquidity area? Because it was the liquidity area that was holding the price, which is this one here. So I tend to mark out this here. And also the same was 30-minute liquidity area. If you don't understand, you may try to check my previous videos because I want to explain more about the strategy since I exposed it here on my YouTube channel. So that's it. So this was looking like a 30-minute liquidity area like this. So the thing is, I was really waiting for the M15 shift at least to buy this market to get up to this highs here. I'll take out this size. Remember, this size also is pure liquidity since this is the previous Asian highs and swept Asian highs. So which is giving me the confidence like the market will easily pass through these areas. So I just came to the 15-minute. Remember, I have the 30-minute liquidity area, so I have to see the 15-minute change of the state of the river, or other people they may call it a shift. Okay, I need to see a sweep when the shift, then I will buy it. So the market came like this. So now see the interesting thing. First of all, we swept this three candle formation right here. Of course, we ran through them. And then another thing, we broke above these highs here. You see, we broke above these highs here twice by using this, because I didn't, the thing is, I didn't take care about this shift because I was a bit confused because to other brokers, it was looking like equal highs. So I didn't take this as the shift, but I took this as the shift as long as I see the second time candle is closing above this. After this, then I just find the area where I will buy from. The area that I choose to buy from was coming from at least at this zone here. That's what I remember. It was at least at this zone here. So I choose to buy at this area here. So after that, if I will buy here, my first TP will be right there. And the thing is, I usually aim for 1/3. That was my aim. So I choose to buy right here. Putting my stop loss just a little bit below to be safe. And then my TP was supposed to be right there before the market reached there. That was my first TP. Okay. So when the market came again below, see how the market is going. I got tapped in. Okay. Little bit. And then easily the market ran into my target. So this was the trade that I took on Monday. And then it gave me 3%. Okay. So I ended up the day by having 2% profit if I will minus the loss that I got in the morning when I was trading GBP USD. Okay, so now let's go to another day. Okay, another trade that I took on Tuesday was the trade come from USD card, and this what I considered is I was having this M30 liquidity area that was holding the price at this time, and then I choose and then I was supposed to wait for the M15 shift in order for me to sell. And the aim was to sell at least if the market will try to go back down, at least to take out this low. Okay, so I took this as the major breakout at this time. Little bit. I took this as the breakout. Took this as the breakout here. Then I was really waiting for the M15 shift to sell. Sorry, something happened. Okay. So I was really waiting if the market will reach up here to have the breakout structure on the M15 and to sell. So the thing is, the market reached there we had a sweep of liquidity in here. Okay, so first thing it completed. Another thing, I have to see the shift happen, and I got the shift around these areas here. So this was the nice shift to me. Then I said, okay, so after the shift happened, now I can sell this thing. So the area that I chose to sell from was at these areas here. This was the area, so it was the good area for me to sell from. And because of having this area, I was targeting these lows here. And as you see, it gave me 3% just by targeting this low, which is making sense. And then see what happened. When I was holding this trade, it goes very well. I didn't put break even because I don't use break evens. So it was news. I remember it was a news, and then see this stuff happened to me. Okay, it's happened to me, and then at this day I ended up by having 1% loss. So that's it, and that's trading. So I was until this time I have 1% profit, and I've lost 2 trades and 1 win, but I'm still going on. So let's go to the next day and see what happened today. Oh, again, this day here, it was on Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday. Sorry, it was Wednesday. So I was having the H4 liquidity area. All right. So if it's the H4 liquidity area, means I was supposed to wait for the H1 to shift, and this because it's the bullish liquidity area. So I was supposed to wait for the bullish shift. And I don't think if the market will try to buy, at least the market will buy and then take out this highs here. That was my mindset here. Okay, and this of course was the previous day. I think the previous day high was this area, I think. Yes. So let's go to the H1. So what should I do on the H1? Means I have to wait for the shift to happen. Okay, I have to wait for the shift to happen. So again, what I did, it was like this. The market reached here, and then I want to see the sweep of liquidity. Asia, so I don't trade Asia, so let the Asia go. And I got this nice shift. So this was the sweep liquidity. Remember, we are on the H4 liquidity area. This was the sweep for liquidity. You can even take this. You can even take this. Anything is good. And after this one here was the breakout structure. After seeing this, I say, okay, now the market probably is going to go up. It's not go up, and then because this is 2 equal highs here, so I can target them. And what I did, I just find the area where I can buy from. So the key level that was really good at this point was this one here. So the key level that was perfect for me. And then I choose to buy this market from there. And I entered at this area here, putting my TP right there. And then let's stop loss a little bit lower, okay, to be safe. Let's see this happening. The market came, tapped me, and then take me out. Okay, take me out. So now, okay, I have 0 profit. I have a 0 loss. Okay, because now I've lost already another 1%, and it is Wednesday. I've remained 2 days in the week. So this is Wednesday, and then I ended up by having 0 loss and 0 profit, and that's trading. There's no way we have to accept this. Sometimes that actually happen in the part of the game. Okay, the thing is, we don't have to think the weird thoughts, like let's say saying like the system is not working or what. No, system is working pretty well, but sometimes actually the market can do whatever it wants. So, and the only thing that we can do, we can be right 5 times right out of 10. That's it. So I ended up by having 1% loss at this day. So I do remember I took kind of a setup. Okay, so after this game, now we are going to another day, which is Thursday. Okay, so now what I can see in front of my charts, I was having the H1 liquidity area here, which is perfect. I want to see the market retrace at least a half of this move. So if I play the candles, then you see the market retraced back half of this move, so which is perfect. So as long as I have the H1 liquidity area, what I was supposed to wait is to see the M30 shift, then I will try to buy this market. And if I will buy, what will be the target? So at this time, I was supposed to target even the previous day high. Why? Because this high here was the previous day high, this high here. So we're supposed to target at least this high, which is perfect. If the market will give me the shift, remember I have the H1 liquidity area. Then I just came to the 30-minute and then see what will happen. So on the 30-minute, I was waiting for the market to give me the nice shift. Then I was going to buy. Remember, this is Asia, so I don't trade during Asia. So I was waiting for the Asia to end in order to see the setups forming. And then now you can see I have a shift like this. This was the sweep of liquidity, and this was the shift right here. So after seeing this shift, now everything goes well. Remember, I have the H1 liquidity area, I have the M30 shift. So where can I buy from this time? So I was finding the best zone where I can use to buy from. So at this point here, the best zone was, the best zone was around this area here, at least. So I want to combine multiple touches in order to get the perfect zone. So if I will do something like this, yeah, that should be good because I have this, I have this, I have this one here. This will be the nice zone, even though I will try to put my stop loss a little bit lower in order to be safe. So this was the area that I was supposed to enter from. Okay, then my stop loss was below this lows just to be safe, and my target is 3% down. 3%, since I lost 1% for single trade, so 3% is more than enough. So see, when the market came, I got tapped in, and immediately I gained another 3%. Okay, it was Thursday. So after gaining the 3%, I was done for the day. I don't trade anymore. This is more than enough. So I ended up by having this trade, and then I go to another day, which is Friday. Yeah, remember Friday we were having NFP. So for me myself to trade during news is not a good thing to me. So probably it's about using proper risk management and using a bit of another knowledge in order to be safe during news events, right? So on Friday I traded NZD USD, and the thing is, this was the long-term trade, but it get completed on Friday, so I chose to take it because during the time when it get completed, and I closed everything on the same day, Friday. So now I want to show you how it was, right? First of all, we had this daily bearish liquidity area here. So if it's daily bearish liquidity area here, so it means we have to see the 4-hour shift, okay, to sell. So now if I just play, then you will see the market goes up, took out important liquidity, and then the H4 itself shifted to the downside like this, okay? And it shifted on Friday. See, it was Friday. So after seeing the shift right there, and the shift happened right here, and I say, okay, now everything is good. I have this daily liquidity area, I have a sweep, I have a shift right there, so it means I can try to sell this thing. And the area that I have to target, at least it's going to be this area here, this low here, right? So where, okay, so the question comes, where will you sell from? So the first zone that I took to see where I can sell from was this zone around this area. See, I remember it was a little bit higher, just to combine a lot of rejections right there, like this. This was the zone that I was really expecting where the market will come. So after this, then I will try to sell. So again, I just came to the H1. The reason to come to the H1 is to see, first I will trade after news, okay, not during the news. So if the market will reach here before the news, I won't take the trade. So I will trade after the news. That's it. Okay. So let me try first. This was the zone that was having. The market tapped it right there. And if you can see this news, okay, after the news, okay, 30 minutes after the news, the market tapped right there. So I choose to enter right there because the news is already tapped in and there's no that much volatility. So I entered there, here, targeting these lows here, and my stop loss was just a little bit high, just to have 3%, okay? A little bit high just to have 3%. Remember, all I need is 3% and nothing else. So here is where I get 3%, but here is here. And then next candle is done for the day. So that's it. So I ended up by having 6% in a week. And you can see I was taking the same setups, different liquidity areas, but the same setup that I've been taking throughout the week. I got so many setups, but the thing is, most of them get invalidated, which is perfect, fine. And I managed to create 6% of my account, which is pretty nice. So if I managed to create 6%, now imagine if you are trading under the K account, means now you have $6,000, which is perfect. The only thing in order for you to make this mathematics come into reality, what you have to do is to make sure you remove out the fear, you remove out doubts, you remove out emotions during trading. This is the moment to create a good amount of money. If you just keep you will keep having emotions on your trading, that's the moment you're gonna kill everything. I will teach psychology on different video, but for the sake of this video, this is the end. Hopefully you have got something which is really good. So until next time, bye bye.